But let's bring it back to Myles Gaskin.
What you got? What are you thinking?
Shout out to Myles Gaskin. He is the number one running back, hands down, on this offense.
Yes.
Congratulations, bro.
Proved it in the second game of the preseason.
Go out there and get me 1,200 yards.
He could do it.
Hey.
He could do it.
I noticed that I didn't say rushing yards.
What?
I said go out there and get me 1,200
all purpose,
yards.
1,500.
I'm just saying. I feel like
he's going to be a big part of the passing game with Tua.
I think so,
man.
too.
The check down's going to be big.
I don't think it's going to be because of the check down. I think it's more going to be like those running back curls where you send somebody, like Jakeem Grant and Waddle, whatever, on the outside, and you have the running back curl on that under, and you can hook him up, and he'll catch a 5-yard and turn it into 15, 20 yards. You know, that's how I feel like we're going to use him a lot because I feel like the middle, that's Waddle's world, bro. He's going to – Waddle's world. I got to trademark that.
That's dope.
My shit.
That's dope.
But, like, that's his world. That's where he's going to operate. That leaves a lot of space for everybody else on the outsides to go get that, you know. And Waddle's going to attack that attention along Gesicki. Man, those guys are going to dominate that middle. But back to Myles Gaskin, man, I think that he's going to be really important. He's going to be real important to our success, especially this Sunday. I really want to see him get going in the offensive running game and average those 5 yards a carry, 4.5, 5 yards a carry, so that when the third and fourth quarter come around, we can still kind of rely on that depending on how the game goes. Because I don't think it's going to be a shootout, and I don't think it's going to be low scoring either. I really think that both teams are going to find early success in the first half, right? A couple touchdowns here and there. And then the third and fourth quarter, we're going to see a change where the defense actually steps up and kind of impact the game and pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? Make the outcome of the game, like wrap it up. The defense, whoever stops the ball there.
It's going to be the deciding factor?
I think so because both defenses are framed to be good. I only know more of the Dolphins defense because we returned a lot of players. So I don't know how gelled their defense is going to be, but they're banking on it. That's why the line is so close. It's only 3.
I'm gonna put this game more so on the quarterbacks. I think that the quarterback situation, obviously the defense, our defense, we love it. We're stacked, you know. Patriots, you got to give them respect. They got a good defense
for sure.
Even though we took a couple of their pieces, they took a couple of our pieces. So we kind of go on that back and forth. So they have a sound defense. So we can kind of say, okay, we're pretty even there. Offensive, I think we have the majority of the skill players. I think we have the edge there from running backs to receivers. There's nothing on the Patriots that really stands out to me.
Yeah.
But they still have a guy named Bill Belichick. So anything can happen. We've seen no names on that team become superstars because of Bill Belichick. So I think what it's going to come down to is the quarterbacks. And that's the one thing that we do have in our favor is the fact that Tua has seen a full season already. He's in a much better place, understands our system a lot better, has more experience. Mac Jones, they're just throwing him out there to the wolves. So I'm hoping our boys go to eat.
Yeah. I definitely feel like our defensive line is going to get to Mac
a lot. Multiple times.
No, I just know it, bro. I just know it. And because I feel like, again, the rotation that we have there and the savviness is just nasty. I mean, I read an article today that has Jalen Phillips as one of the top 5 contenders for Defensive Rookie Player of the Year because of his impact, because of the speed that he's shown, his athleticism.
We didn't get to see any of it in the preseason, bro, which is scary.
So imagínate, they're going to unleash this guy and just say, hey, go full speed, knock yourself out. Because we ain't got nothing to lose with him. We have a backup to his backup. So we're good there, especially at that position. It's like, go for it, kid. And they have him actually, bro, it's funny you mentioned him. They actually have him on the roster spot as a linebacker. So that means he's going to be outside linebackering in that 3-4 nickel defense and coming off the edge. And that's the base defense that the Dolphins are really going to run this year. You're not going to see them in a 4-3 ever. You're going to see them pretty much in a nickel with a 3-4 on the front.
That's what we like to run.
And really take advantage because – like you were saying, we have really good corners, so we can always have 3 on the field and feel comfortable in that, where we can dictate the matchup of who's facing who or who's covering who when it comes to a tight end or a running back coming out the field or out the backfield or something like that. With the running backs, to kind of like just wrap everything up, I saw something that kind of interests me, and I wanted to get your take on it. Malcolm Brown was slated as the number 2 running back and Ahmed was the third.
Yeah, I can see that.
We really didn't see too much out of Malcolm Brown this preseason, but they did sign him and pay him money as opposed to what Ahmed is getting, like on a rookie contract or undrafted contract.
Yeah, they're using them how I thought they were going to use this scheme. Obviously Gaskin being the more experienced one, RB1. He can do it all. He can run, he can catch, and then Malcolm Brown to me is our third and goal kind of guy. And then Salvin Ahmed is our relief / change of pace back for Myles Gaskin.
Do you think that any one of those guys can hit potentially over 1,000 yards total?
Rushing or total?
No, just total. Either one
Gaskin.
of the backup.
No, Gaskin.
No, Gaskin for sure. We put the 1,200.
I don't think Malcolm Brown, because Malcolm Brown can put up yards, but I don't think we're going to use him like that for the passing game. And then Ahmed, I don't think he has enough experience to be able to do that. I think Gaskin is the one guy to do that.
Shit, man. I was kind of hoping that if one of those guys, let's say Gaskin gives us the 1,300 yards, right, total, and Malcolm Brown gives us 900, 1,000 total yards, that's nasty.
That's great.
That's a great season because anything else that you add in for Ahmed is already a bonus.
It's a bonus.
You know what I mean? So having that running game is what will really solidify this offense, man, and really give Tua the tool that he needs, the time, because his tool is time. If he has time to throw a quarterback like we saw in Bryce Young in Alabama, anytime that you get back there and you can, you give an Alabama quarterback time to throw, they're going to find the guy and they're going to make an accurate throw. That's what we need from Tua. That's kind of what we're expecting. If the running game can do that, that shit might just boost us up to a next level. Let's make some predictions real quick before we head on to the FedEx Cup Championship. Give me your prediction on wins and losses for the season. We're not going to talk about our Canes predictions, and that's why we didn't bring them up, because we got mollywopped. Okay, guys? I want everybody to know that.
But I could throw one at you.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to have a better record in their respective conference, UCF or UM?
I'm going to go UM, of course.
They're already off to a bad start. So
well, all right, but that's not a conference game.
I'm just saying.
You said conference.
No. I mean, in the respective,
Oh, okay.
I didn't want you to be like, oh, but UM is ACC.
You're talking straight record.
You're talking just straight record.
We'll talk a little bit after off camera.
Wow, that's because we went up one already. Anyways, for wins this year for the Dolphins, man, I think this is a 12 win year for us.
12-7.
I think so, man. Or is it 12-6?
12-5.
12-5. Yeah, I think this is a 12-win year for us. I think we could do it, man. I think we had a really good season last year, and I think we're prime. I think this is the year. Insert delusional Dolphins fan commentary here.
I was gonna say 10 games, but honestly, I'm gonna go 11 games. I'm gonna go that we win 11 games.
You Price is Righted me, didn't you?
I did, dog.
You son of a.
I skipped school a lot. Sorry, Mom.
She was there. She knows. She's the one putting the TV on for you. Wow.
But
so
yeah,
11, I'm going with 12.
You're going 12. I'm going 11. Only because we do have to play the Patriots twice.
Yep.
And I feel like we could end up splitting with them. I don't see us sweeping them.
I see us sweeping them. The Bills,
It's a possibility.
The Bills is the one that troubles me.
We both know that we're taking L's against the Bills, right?
Ravens trouble me.
Yeah, that's scary.
That game is always tough.
Yeah. The Raiders don't. Coming to see you, boys.
Yeah, they don't really concern me in that
right?
way. The Titans, we play the Titans this year?
Yep, January 2nd.
Derrick Henry concerns me.
Yes, he's going to run all over us.
That guy's a savage, bro. So that's why I say there's like 4 or 5 games that really concern me, and I think that we can win 12 games.
Yeah, I can see it, bro. I put it to you like this. If Tua is everything that we think he is and everything we hope to be, winning 12 games should be just about right. Real talk. Because anything more than that is like, oh, shit, Super Bowl. And we're far from that. We really just got to try to make the playoffs. We're granted. We know that the division is pretty much a guarantee. We're still going to fight for it. But next best thing is making it as a wild card and being a disruptor, And then once you're in the playoffs, shit, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
What about for the game then? I'll say for the game itself against the Patriots, our home opener in Foxborough, we're going to go ahead and pull out the dub, obviously.
Duh.
This is a Miami-based podcast. I'm going to say we win that 27-17.
27-17.
Something about those numbers standing
It's in
out
the
to
book.
Me. Yeah, I know. It's on the podcast, too.
I'm going to go. Here's my thing.
Hold on.
The Raiders. No, I'm kidding.
What do you got?
For the Patriots, I on offense, they're going to struggle, right? I don't think we're going to struggle on offense. So I see us putting up some good points on this game. I got us winning 34-24.
I like it.
34-24.
I like it.
Because
it's giving their offense a lot more credit.
Only because I feel like their defense is going to put them in good position. You know what? Scratch that.
Oh, hold on.
34-14. Forget their offense, dog. You know why?
Wow.
Because my dog Jalen Phillips is going to go ham. Xavier Howard is coming up with 2 picks, and Byron Jones is going to get another pick.
You hear me?
Holla. That's what we're doing. We're dolphin down. You heard me?
Oh, let's talk about that then. How many turnovers we're going to have this first game?
What did I say? Xavier 2, Byron 1. We'll go strip
4.
sack.
We'll call it 4.
I'm going to go
over
5.
Under. Let's go.
No,
4
I'm
is
going
over
5.
under. You're going over?
I'm going over.
4. I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under 4.
All right.
But I think we could have 2 to 3. But I'll go under 4.
Nah, Papa, we're going 5.
All right, here's another one for you then.
Talk to me.
Over under for 2 on yards. Does he throw over 300 or over it? Under or over 300 yards passing?
Over 300. Over 300.
I'm going to say Tua goes over 300 passing this game too, bro. I'm expecting that. Anything less than that is a goddamn tragedy.
I think it's just simple. It's just simple. He doesn't have to throw 60-yard bombs.
Move the chains.
Move the chains. We're going to throw the ball. If you throw the ball 30 times and you average 25 yards, not even 25 yards is a lot. You average, let's say, 18 yards and you throw complete 20 passes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's 360 yards, bro. Like, you Gucci. You don't need to do anything else, you know? So just by throwing the ball often, completing passes, he's going to get yardage. No doubt. No doubt. And I really feel like the Dolphins are going to try to stretch out the Patriots down the field. That's what we got all the fast weapons off there for. I really feel like we'll see us go 4 wide receivers multiple times. Not a lot. Maybe 3 times, 4 times. But still, that's a front that they got to face up and line up with 4 wide receivers who can really take the top off and head downfield. And we got a guy who can make that throw. So,
You think Jakeem Grant scored the touchdown this game?
shit, bro. I hate when you do things like that, man. What's the point of that?
I just want to know, dog. I want to know if you think he's going to score this week, and Jakeem Grant, that is.
I don't, but I hope so.
Wow.
Right? I don't, but I hope so. Because
You don't think he's going to score this weekend? All right.
bro, if he catches a passing touchdown, you know what? I'll give him a pass for the next 4 weeks. How about that? A passing touchdown. It can't be like literally he has to be running downfield to catch it. Not some
So
shit
that's
where
what
he
you,
got
that's
it.
what, that's what you want for him to get back in your good graces is a big play catch.
Not even a big play. I
Just
want
a play catch.
I want you to run a route, get open, catch it, and run it to the touchdown.
All right.
I don't care about the yardage. It could be 10, 15 yards.
All right.
Get open, catch it, run it to the touchdown.
What about this? Who do you think is going to have more yards on the ground, Malcolm Brown or Myles Gaskin?
Gaskin. I don't think he'll make 100 yards.
That was going to be my follow-up.
I don't think he makes 100
Rushing?
yards this game. Yeah. I'll probably put him
But that's
in the
fine with me. If he goes
That's okay.
80 and 80, 80 passing, 80 rushing, I'll take
Papa,
that.
for him,
Especially for my fantasy team.
for
You feel me?
I feel you.
You
dog.
hear me?
I feel you. For him, like I said earlier, it's not just rushing yards or receiving yards. For me, his contribution game in, game out is total yardage, right? That's the game that we have to play with Myles Gaskin because we know he's not a big bruiser back where you're just going to feed him 26 rushes in a game. I'm not going to do that. You know, closer to 18, 20.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm
You know,
thinking.
closer to that and let him catch the ball those extra 10 times and see what he does with that. That's why I say him hitting 100 yards rushing on every game, come on.
Yeah.
Not going to happen, you know. But you want that balance and you want the total yardage. That's why I put that 1,200 as a good balance. That's 10 games of hitting 120 total yards. I think you can do that.
Yeah.
17 games,
6.
you know?
It's a good split, pretty even, pretty fair.
17 game season,
I mean, that's
bro.
just the minimum that we should be asking
Minimum,
for a
dude.
starting running back
Minimum.
in the NFL.
Minimum. And somebody who we both think is talented, right? Like, we both think that he can do the job. So
And if we ask him, he's probably saying, no, I want to rush for 1,000 and catch for 1,000. You know what I mean? He probably has higher aspirations for that, but
we'll see.
you know, we're just calling it as what we want for
We'll see, man.
this year.
We'll see, man.
We got all the predictions out the way then?
Yeah, we got the game predictions. We got the season predictions. We did turnovers. We did Tua
Passing
yardage.
yards, rushing yards.
And rushing yards for Gaskin. We both think that he won't go over 100, so I don't think we need to do
Anything else? Anything else pertinent? Or
All right.
we're both thinking the Dolphins are going to make the playoffs.
All right. No. Let's do a fun one.
Or what? The other ones weren't fun?
Yeah, they weren't that fun. They were just real serious.
Wow.
Yo, relax.
I try to say it with like a happy face on, to make it a little more lively. But shit,
No, you killed it. You
killed
bro.
my vibe just now.
I
I don't
bet.
want to.
I'm gonna bring you back.
I don't want to answer your question. You do this podcast.
Well, guys, the
on your
podcast
own.
is over. Well,
This has
Yo.
been Sports of SoSo. Goodbye.
no. Bill Belichick. Does he go gray hoodie or does he go with the sport jacket, like trainer jacket?
Yeah, no, he's gonna go with the short sleeve
Hoodie, gray hoodie.
windbreaker.
You're going
No,
windbreaker?
no hoodie. It's gonna be the short sleeve windbreaker. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go hoodie. I think he's gonna go like the short sleeve windbreaker. I think that's the play.
I think he's going polo.
Polo. When have you seen the man in a polo on the sideline,
We'll
homie?
see, dog. It's a home game, first game of the season. He's gonna go polo.
You lost that bet already, doggy.
We'll see, bro.
I'm telling you, short sleeve.
see.
You're gonna have to post that short sleeve windbreaker. You ever seen the video of the dude? He's like, it's a short sleeve windbreaker for golf.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
It breaks the wind, but you can move your arms. Bro, that guy is so good.
Kills
Like,
it.
He's so passionate about that particular article of clothing. I don't know. It's so funny, dude.